Let's go. What's happening, everybody, and welcome to the Pops and Wiz SportsCast. Coming to you live from the Mr. Whiskers studio in upstate New York on this tipsy Tuesday. I'm your co-host, Papa K. To my left is the one and only coolest cat with whom you want to chat, the meow man of broadcasting. Yours truly, OMG, Mr. Whiskers.
Oh! Ma! God! What is happening, everybody? What is happening, Papa K?
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there? That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are hanging in there as well, having a fantastic week. I know it's only Tuesday, but
It's light out still.
it's light out still. The weekend's right around the corner, and Pops, what you were just saying, right? It's spring.
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Thursday is springtime.
And it's going to be cool. And in the upper Midwest, I was telling you, massive snowstorms coming. Go figure.
And you said Minnesota, right?
Anywhere in that area, there's a major storm. Like I said, the clock has changed. I watched The Day After Tomorrow yesterday. I believe in that movie. I know it was fictional. But everything has changed. The climate has changed.
Yeah, no, everything is definitely different now.
I was planting vegetables in April when I lived in the city. Here I can't do it till the end of May.
Yeah, we've definitely seen some changes in the weather.
Yeah.
We've seen some changes in the climate. You know what else? We have seen changes in sports. The NFL. As we know, we got Russell Wilson as a part of the Pittsburgh Steelers now,
Yep.
which apparently doesn't make Pickett very happy. I've heard some things that he's kind of been a little,
Probably wants to move on. He wants to
it
start
wouldn't
somewhere.
surprise me.
He wants to start somewhere.
Wouldn't surprise
And
me.
they made the playoffs again.
Yeah,
Tomlin is an unbelievable coach. I don't know how he gets that team every year.
yeah.
Somehow they're in there. You know, our good friend, what's his name, that loves Pittsburgh?
Rafe.
Rafe, yeah. He must be happy. Like, look at us, right? 13 years, we made it once. You know? After the
Yeah,
Super Bowl
since the
win.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Once. This guy, he's in it every damn year, it seems like.
Well, not the Super Bowl, but
No, but he gets there.
the playoffs.
He
Yes.
gets there. You know, they lost to Buffalo. It was a tough game. But still. We know anything can happen when you get in the playoffs. I don't care what sport it is. Anything can happen. Last year in hockey, Florida, 9 points, went to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Beat all the top teams till they faced Vegas. Now Vegas has got trouble.
Vegas is in trouble.
Yeah. What happened to our team? They won the Stanley Cup and they're barely holding on to get into the wild card.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, to repeat like a season like they had last year is again, when you think about the teams that do it and how difficult it is to do,
Again.
it's just it is a lot of talent, little bit of luck, great coaching.
A lot of luck and great goaltending to me. Like our team, the Rangers, if they get in, they gotta score. The big guys gotta score, and Shesterkin's got to stand on his head.
But even when we look at all the sports in general, like how hard it is, to come back and do a repeat. I mean, how many times do you see it in the NBA? How many times have you seen it in the NFL? How many times have you seen it in baseball?
Kansas City. Was
Kansas
recently.
City,
That's
yeah,
it. But
that's most recent.
Besides that, in hockey, Pittsburgh did it 10 years ago. Chicago before that, but very rarely you see a repeat.
The repeats are
Baseball, even that.
Yeah,
Every year is a different World Series winner, it seems like.
yeah, You're right. You're right. I mean,
Texas, Dodgers, who else won the World Series? Yeah, I'm trying to think here.
Astros.
Astros, yep. The Nationals in 19. So, every year's a different team.
Yeah,
Seems like it anyway, but the Astros have been consistent. They won 2 times at least.
it definitely. Yeah, it's crazy how difficult it is to get there
Yeah.
right off the bat. But then to do it twice, I mean,
To get there is the big
It's-
thing. I don't
it's
care if
the
it's a
big-
wild card.
yeah.
Just get there because anything can happen.
we've seen it with teams in the past, including our team, the Giants,
Yeah.
have gotten in the playoffs in a wild card, won on a stretch, won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. And last year in baseball, Arizona had like 84 wins.
Yeah.
They won. They got in the playoffs on the last day, and they go to the World Series. All right, they didn't win, but they got there.
Yeah.
Everybody got hot until they faced Texas.
Got who in the chat says that just proves there's multiple good teams. That's right, who? How you doing? How's it going?
And who, in every sport, they're allowing a lot more teams to get in. In my day, in baseball,
bigger windows, yeah.
baseball and football, one game before the Super Bowl era. Championship game, that's it. There was nothing else before that. In baseball, World Series, 7 games. There was no 2 or 3 series to get there. Hockey, too. Who won their division? Played in the Stanley Cup. Now it's all different. NBA, too. Same thing. That's why Boston won so many years in a row. They won like 11
God,
titles.
the Celtics, and then,
In the 60s?
don't forget about the Chicago Bulls.
30 years later.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, you were talking about teams that are, have been dominant through a decade
But
or
the Bulls
so.
had to go to a playoff series. The Celtics didn't. Celtics faced one team, and that was it.
Isn't it wild, though, that there is always, like, there are multiple good teams, right, But at the same time, like, to see, like, every year, like, every decade, we go a decade, and to see who that... I honestly thought it was going to be the Philadelphia Eagles for a long standing.
Until last year.
Until they got the,
They fell apart at the end.
They fell apart at the end.
And the team that we thought wasn't going to get their meat, Kansas
lost
City.
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Kansas City goes on a run, which I thought Buffalo was going to beat them. They've lost. And they win the Super Bowl again.
Yeah.
They have a great quarterback. They have a great coach. And this year they had a great defense.
We got who says it's really good for the competition aspect. It's really boring seeing the same teams win. Yeah, I couldn't agree with that more, who.
But that's the way it is, who. You know why? Because they have the great players and they're not getting rid of them.
Yeah.
No, Mahomes is going nowhere. Josh Allen probably is going nowhere. He might be the next guy to beat Mahomes. Who knows? But Detroit went almost there, right? Blew it. 24-7 lead. And gave it away to Frisco.
But again, even when you're looking at football, looking at Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, like Mahomes, to Josh Allen, Mahomes might be Michael Jordan to
the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah. I told you that 100 times already.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
It's just it's.
Brady was always in the way of other teams that could have got there.
Oh, the Jets, especially the Jets.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I mean, when you think about that division right there, Buffalo, Patriots, Jets, Miami. For the longest time, New England Patriots was just like, okay, well, we already know who's taking that division, but who in that division might get a wild card,
Yeah. And now it's the other way around.
Now it's
always Buffalo, or maybe Miami, and New England right now, and the Jets to me, unless Mr. Rogers does something amazing, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I foresee.
I foresee him getting hurt again. That's what I foresee.
I mean, that is a possibility. At the same time, is just to see what he does with a full season of health.
If he can stay on the field.
That is something that I find to be, it's something I've thought about quite a bit. Very interesting to me is what kind of impact, what kind of record could the Jets walk away with if they have a healthy Aaron Rodgers through 17 games?
Oh, I could see them going to a playoffs or much further. Because that guy, if he can stay on the field, if they can protect him, he'll get you to a playoff and possibly a Super Bowl.
It's true.
Because we saw it with Brady. Went to Tampa, right? They had nothing. He comes there and he went to Super Bowl.
No. You can't say that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't have anything because they had Mike Evans.
Yeah, I know, but...
He was a key receiver, a key part of that.
Yeah, but then they got Gronk, who's major.
Well, Gronk followed Brady.
Yeah, but Gronk, obviously from New England. But...
The chemistry was already there.
He still had to do it. And they did it.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm not taking anything away from him. But what I was just saying is that the Buccaneers, it's not that they didn't have anything, that Brady Brady was a piece to the puzzle they definitely needed.
Big time.
Gronk was another piece to that puzzle
Big
that the
time.
Buccaneers desperately needed.
Yeah.
In that sense.
And it worked.
And
Didn't have to. It was what, 42, 43 already at that time.
oh yeah.
Now Rodgers is 40. So if the Jets can pull off some kind of, protection for him, and mind you, he got hurt last year in the first game, right? 4 plays. The year before he got hurt with Green Bay. I think he had something with the thumb, broken thumb. I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So, he's getting hurt. Can he sustain? He can't run like he used to. You know that.
And especially, you don't know what kind of mobility you're going to get out of that leg with the Achilles heel injury.
Yeah, that could happen again. But I don't know.
Who says Brady winning with the Bucks sealed it for him? Without a doubt, who? I mean, that right there. And I feel like, as well, that, again, was kind of like an inspiration for older quarterbacks going, maybe I ain't going to hang up the cleats at 38, at 39.
It's the only position that they last that long. Running
You know?
backs, linebackers, never last that long.
Put it out there. Well, I just got to change my diet a little bit and...
and hope for some luck. Give me some offensive protection. I watched the show last night, SportsCast. They were talking about the Jets, and they said they got to draft offensive tackles and guards. They got to protect Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he releases the ball as quick as anybody I know.
He does have a quick release. It's something, I feel like if he's not running for his life,
No, he gets
inside the pocket,
2
like
seconds.
he's got. And it's not even like he's got his mind set on exact. Like, it's how quickly he surveys the field.
Yeah.
And again, that's another thing that he hit a lot of defenses with, surveying the field so quickly before even doing the snap and going,
Yeah.
that's 12 men right there.
And he'll that coach already, Salah said, he'll be able to change the.
Adrian coming in. Let's get some hype and love for Adrian coming in with another 23 bits. This is how we start, Adrian. Not even a low. You just cheering this 23 bits. Thank you so much. Cheers right back at you. How you doing, bro? How's it going? Thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate it. How you been, Adrian? How's everything going? Hopefully you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's something.
Every sport right now is a crapshoot. Just switch subjects. Yankees, right now.
Yeah.
Cole's gone for at least 2 months.
2 months.
They said 3 to 4 weeks till he can start throwing. That's the end of April.
Very much April. And so we were expecting him back in June, right?
Probably, if there's nothing else. LeMahieu right now, he's sitting down with a foot injury. Again.
Cole?
LeMahieu. Yeah. He's,
Jesus, hold on a second. Adrian says, good, driving, and coming in with another 29 bits.
Oh, my God.
Dude, thank you for the bits, man.
Keep going, Adrian.
Cheers, man.
We'll take it.
Focus on driving, though. We'll be your background noise, brother. Take it easy.
He said he's driving?
Yeah, he said he's driving.
Take it easy.
Focus on driving, my man.
Yeah.
Who says, I've been a Colts fan as long as I remember. And when Peyton left for the Broncos and won the Super Bowl, I was so happy for him. It proved he could do it anywhere.
Yeah.
It was big. It was, and who? Big fan of Peyton Manning. I mean, this guy really... not saying that other quarterbacks don't do this, but how much extra hours he put in and how much the studying and everything.
Of the game.
To come back after a neck injury.
Yeah.
Neck surgery. That's a very scary moment right there.
Yeah.
And I know I've said this 100 times. I'll say it 100 more. One of my favorite plays from Peyton Manning when the Broncos made it to the Super Bowl. And I was like, he's got to throw the ball deep, early, at least once, because that's going to reset the brain of the defensive coordinator, where he's going to go, fuck, I didn't think you could throw it that far.
Yeah.
Now I got to play my defense differently.
Yeah.
And he threw that ball one time. I think he just launched it to nobody.
Yeah.
And they changed up their whole game plan.
He had a great arm in his heyday.
big part of the Broncos winning that game too was Von Miller. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
They had an exceptional defense.
No
there.
offense to Peyton, but the Denver defense won that game to me.
Mm-hmm.
He did what he had to do.
His brains on the offense was what they
points.
Needed, and the defense was exactly what they needed as well.
Yeah, and the year before, or the year before that, he got killed by Seattle.
Yeah.
They didn't have a great offensive line, and they got blown out. 43-8 or something.
I will say this, Peyton. You are by far one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch from back in from earlier on from throughout your career. But I will say this, just to poke a little bit. Eli's got 2 Super Bowl rings with the same team.
Yeah. Well, he won it with 2 teams.
I know. I'm fucking around a little bit, Pops.
But he was in more Super Bowls than Eli.
Holy shit, Adrian, did you just come in with more bits? Is that 29 more bits from Adrian?
You just said that.
No, we got 23. Okay, oh no, Stream Elements is catching up because Adrian. I apologize. It's Stream Elements. He can't keep up with your generosity, brother. Our 06 team was honestly garbage, says who? Oh, with the Colts? I mean...
Well, they went on downhill at that time. That's why he left.
The rebuilds. The rebuilds, I feel like, are always the most frustrating part of being a fan of any sport. Because it's again, okay, what are we getting out of the draft? Who did we trade for? Who's going to be the spark to ignite the fire?
And how long is it going to take?
And exactly, is there going to be good chemistry?
Look at the Patriots. They've been crap since Brady left.
They've been worse. It was a downfall. When Brady left, they were still like in the mix, like 9. Yeah, they had like 9 to 10 wins.
But since then, no.
But after that one moment.
No, Belichick is gone now. They're going nowhere for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be the rebuild. They're going to be the last place in the AFC East. Unless the Jets fuck up. But, Miami's going to be there with Tua. Buffalo's going to be there with Josh Allen.
I heard Fields just left the Bears.
I heard, yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I saw that last second. I don't even know where he went.
Does anybody know where Justin Fields went? Which is crazy.
I just saw it at the end, and the TV went to another, commercial or something.
Not necessarily that it's crazy, but it's just interesting to me is who is supposed to fill the quarterback spot there? Because they got DeAndre Swift from the Philadelphia Eagles, running back.
Yeah, but I think with that switch, they got the number 1 pick.
Do you think they're going to draft a quarterback?
There's a guy named Caleb, I think.
I've heard the name.
Yeah.
I've heard the name on the radio. I've heard it on the internet.
I guess Chicago's seen enough of Justin.
We got Adrian says the Raiders are going to be interesting to see this year, just because they have Tom Brady as a part owner. So I'm interested in see what he's going to do as in bringing good talent.
To what, the Raiders?
Yeah. Well, as part owner, I mean...
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Thank you for sharing that, Adrian. I appreciate that.
I must have missed
that's
that's
got
enough money.
Don't forget what he's got up here.
Yeah. But again, can he relate that to another player? Are the Raiders going anywhere with their quarterback? I don't think so. But we'll see.
Only time will tell. It's going to be interesting. Again, like you said, about a month from now, we'll be talking about the draft.
Yeah. And we'll see who's going to pick who.
Who drafts where.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure when that's going on, I'll be busting my ass at work. So
I want to see
if you could get like a notepad out and just like if you're watching the draft, go.
Oh, it's an all day thing and it'll be on ESPN.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like you just write down.
Oh, I have to. Because this way I got.
There's gonna be so much going on.
Info, yeah, without a doubt.
Because I'm curious, and write down last name, position, and the team that drafted him.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Without a doubt.
Dash.
NFL Network will repeat that
QB.
constantly, yeah. You know what the problem is? In the NFL, I want to see who's going to be the surprise team again this year. I thought, to me, Detroit was the surprise team. I didn't think they would go that far. My opinion. I want to see who's going to do it this year. Coming.
Mm-hmm.
Because unless some catastrophe happens, KC's going to be involved again. Usually Buffalo. Usually Philly. Usually the Cowboys. Maybe Miami again. They're probably right in the mix.
Minnesota might be involved.
Minnesota might be in the mix, yeah. What's their name? Houston, with their quarterback now.
C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, you could see them.
Don't forget about Justin Herbert. Don't forget
That's
about
it.
Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence.
But they didn't make it.
They didn't make you again, but like you
And
and
they
you,
both got
Pops, you've said it in the past.
Yeah, they both got
Is
hurt.
when they come around, when the pieces fall into
Yeah,
place,
it
when
might
they
take
get the
5
right
years.
parts to the puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, at least they got in 1 year, Trevor Lawrence. But if they could stay on the field and give him a little more help defensively, and maybe a better offensive coach, because I know Herbert likes to throw the ball and he gets intercepted a lot. If they can get together with a running game.
Get a
By the
solid,
way, I forgot the other team where the Ravens are going to be involved with Derrick Henry now.
yeah, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson,
Yeah, so and both can run. So
and that could open up Derrick Henry's run game a lot more, knowing he's got a mobile quarterback.
yeah, they're gonna they can fake to him or whatever. That'll be interesting. Again, another team that chokes. I hate to say it, Raven fans, but you choke. You're there, but you can't.
I know this was definitely the most disappointing playoffs for the Baltimore Ravens. Just
3 big
because,
mistakes. Remember that game against Kansas City.
But one of the coolest plays I've ever seen happen, to see Lamar Jackson literally throw the ball, it gets tipped, and he runs and catches it and gains a first down.
But the interception and the fumble, that killed him.
Who says Brady always fascinated me? I remember when he took over for Bledsoe. Drew
Bledsoe was on there.
Bledsoe.
He got hurt.
Yeah, and that was his rookie year.
That was it.
Yeah, then it was just sign the checks, baby.
Bledsoe.
Sign 'em.
Gone.
Where's my money, motherfucker?
It was like the guy that played first base in 1920s. Got hurt, right? Lou Gehrig took over. That man never saw first base again.
Adrian says the Falcons just signed Cousins to a big deal, so we'll see how the Falcons do.
Cousins went there, right?
Yeah, Cousins went to the Falcons.
I don't see it yet, because defensively, they're crap. Yeah. Unless they made improvements. They give up too many points. Maybe with this guy, they can score points. If he can put 30 on the board and win, yeah.
Yeah.
But if he puts 30, like Minnesota a couple of years ago with him, he put 30 on the board and they lost.
And that
A
was
lot of games they
lost. Yeah,
You can't lose
you're
when
right. You're right. You ain't got the defense to back you up.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the New Orleans Saints with Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Incredible offense, could score,
Yeah.
but the defense
crap.
gave up just as many points.
Yeah, and then it was vice versa. The defense got better and they couldn't score.
Like, I remember we were sitting in the car one time. It was just Giants versus the Saints.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Saints scored a touchdown, and then the Giants come back and got one. It was like every other. Like, they came back from commercial going, oh, here's what you missed in 30 seconds. We have 17,000 points scored already.
I remember that game.
And you're like, geez, it was 52-49.
Yeah, Giants were so far behind, you chased me out of the house.
Well, I just felt like,
negativity.
I was gonna say your overwhelming positivity was too much to bear at that point.
I walked the dog around the corner and the Giants tied the game.
Yeah,
Down
and then
by
he comes
14.
back through the door and the Saints score, and I go, walk the dog again.
And the Giants tied it again. That was the wildest game I ever saw.
Yeah. Bob's was like, should I just keep leaving the front door and coming back in? Is that the recipe for success? Is that the superstition right there? I walk out, come back in, and now the Saints just...
Me and my late brother were the same way.
Oh.
We drove our kids crazy. My brother's kids would not watch the same game in the same room with him. He was so negative. If the opposing team scored, game's over.
Yeah, no. That does sound familiar, because I remember one time, you and I were watching a game. The Giants game started, and The other team gets down the field, gets a field goal. It's 3-0, still first quarter. My dad goes, changes the channel. I go, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, this game's over. No, you can see already, the defense has got nothing. The game just started. I don't even think they're fully warmed up yet. Let's watch this game.
I'll give you an example Sunday, right? The Rangers playing the Islanders at the Garden. 2-1 Rangers. Islanders tie it up. Mid-season. Click. I swear to God, I turned that game back on maybe 2 minutes later. It was 4-2 Rangers. I missed 2 goals.
Stop doing it, though. You do this great.
I missed 2 goals.
I get the percentages.
I was so mad because it was a national TV game. I can't even watch the replay. Because there's no encore.
You do this to yourself.
I know, I did. I was pissed at myself. I said, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
The guys
That is priceless to me, though. How many times you've turned the game off, though? And it's happened. It's happened so many times. He's turned the Yankees off, and they come back with a miraculous, it's a grand slam, followed by a home run, and the Yankees are back in this.
Get out.
Ow.
Son of a... He's not running into doors. Yeah, just to repeat. Not to repeat, but the previous Islander game was on at MetLife, I believe, on the in the Giant Stadium, and the Rangers were down 5-3 with like 4.5 minutes to go. I turned it off. They won the 6-5 in overtime, and I missed both of those goals, all 3. But that's me. I'm one of those fans that if my team is not winning, they're gonna lose. I'm not a big guy on comebacks, but that's just me. I get frustrated really fast. And that shouldn't be. I should be watching the whole damn game. If you're a true fan, which I am, I think, you got to watch the whole game, win or lose. We'll see what happens. Rangers are playing tonight. They're playing the Winnipeg Jets. They lost to Brian Lindgren Sunday against the Islanders. That sucks.
Well, you know what we got to check out, too? We got to check out the Tumblr. The Tumblr for you?
What's the Tumblr? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that.
No, I know, but Eric had sent it in, so we could look into. I just got to figure out how to do it. You know, I saw the the Resident Evil one and the Scooby Doo one, but you want a Rangers one, and I got it.
I think I do it. It's not a big deal. He can. Does that ever see me?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. Arasimi rolls off the tongue nicely, but and he told me, he goes, "It's okay if you call me Arasimi. I want to call you like
it's Aragimi."
Yes.
Okay. Either one. All right, Aragimi or Arasimi, whatever the hell your name is. Yeah, the Rangers lost.
Just call him Eric.
The Rangers lost Ryan Lindgren Sunday with him, and your brother told me it's a bad injury on the knee. He could be out the rest of the year, or he could come back for the playoffs, which is only like 2.5 weeks away.
Well, at least we know it's his knee, because normally, like, if there's an injury to a hockey player,
it's knee. I saw it. I saw the play.
Well,
and he limped off the field. He got slammed into the boards. Yeah. They say lower body.
Can I finish my? Please, I apologize, but also you did interrupt me. Mm-hmm. Normally, when it comes to NHL and a hockey player, it is if they get hurt above the waist, that's an upper body injury. Right. If they get hurt below the waist, it's a lower body injury, and that's all they give you.
Yeah, the only
for months.
Yeah, they can do that and get away with it.
You know, but when would he be back? Well, he's got a lower body injury. We don't know how long this one takes. And they go...
Even the announcers say, this is nonsense. Tell us what it is. Is it a torn ACL? You know, Is it a hamstring? Is it a shoulder separation? They just say upper and bottom and lower, which is nonsense. Every other sport has to tell you what it is.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. Come on. Give me a break.
Like, is it his knee or is it his ankle?
Well,
what is it?
What I saw, I know it's his knee. He got slammed into the boards and he literally collapsed. and he had to hobble off with two guys helping
He
him.
was holding his knee.
Up in the air. He wasn't skating on it.
Could be his ankle.
No, it was his knee. I saw the.
I know for a fact it's a lower body injury.
Yeah, but what I saw, it's the knee. And even all the guys, the announcers said the same thing. So, anyway, that's
yeah. And then we get back to it. Well, he actually broke his toe.
I'm actually worried now. And your brother said, "No, we got the other guys there." I said, "Yeah, but they're not Ryan Lindgren and they're not Jacob Truva. These are the two guys. The captain. That's their top defenseman. You lose them down the road against good teams. They're playing the Winnipeg Jets tonight. They're a good team. If you don't have a good defense, then you got to count on Igor or Jonathan Quick to, like I said, always say, stand on your head. Because if you don't get the great goaltending, you're not going to win the cup. Matter of fact, you're not even going to get near the cup.
You know what, though? I mean, Dad, I really do feel that you need more than great goaltending, ladies and gentlemen. Because, you know what? No, because one of the things... Okay, this is where I disagree with you here, Pops. Is it's not just about great goaltending.
I didn't say that. I said that helps a lot.
And I didn't say it didn't help. Okay? Listen to the words that I'm forming here.
Yeah.
Is one of the big problems, especially when it comes to the Rangers, is, they'll have great goaltending and shit. As soon as they get into the playoffs, the game plan changes, and it's frustrating. Because it seems like it's a very consistent thing that happens with the New York Rangers, is they have a on-fire kind of season where, again, like you said, they're down 2-3-0. They win 5-4. And then they get into the playoffs, and it's like all of a sudden, did we throw the regular season playbook out the window? Did we forget about the things that helped us win these games? No, because then all of a sudden, it seems like they're always flat. And I'm tired of seeing the Rangers make Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Pops, come Ranger playoff hockey, I'll be at your house. We're going to be watching the games.
Well, last year, don't forget. First two games, they whooped the Devils. In Jersey. Then they get shut out. 4-0 twice. What the hell happened? They lost...
Typical Rangers. That's what happened. That's what I'm saying.
They lost 2-1 in overtime game. They only scored one goal. Yeah, like I said, the big guys in the first two games scored. Kreider especially. The other guys, like Panarin, the guys you count on, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, nothing. What the hell?
Nothing.
Panarin's got like 37, he's close to 40 goals. And Zibanejad is only like at 20.
Yeah.
He's the guy that scored 40.
It's
mine. At 20.
Okay, so based off of what you've seen from the Rangers, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Based off of what you've seen from the New York Rangers this season, how many games are left, by the way?
14.
14 games left for the New York Rangers.
13 after today.
How many points do they have right now?
94.
94.
Second in the league.
Second in the league. They're making the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Is it possible they could lose outright the rest of the season and still make it?
I doubt it.
Doubt what?
That they're going to lose 14
That's not
games.
what I asked you.
Well, yeah. If they, let's say they'll win one game, the other team wins 14 games, they could be the wild card.
They could be, but they still make the playoffs. Again, the question I asked you.
The Islanders are at 73 points. They could make the playoffs as a wild card.
Okay, I was just asking. That was the question I was asking.
The key thing with the Rangers right now, you want that home ice advantage throughout the playoffs.
You do want that home ice. I mean, also, like when you win a President's Cup, right? You think that helps, right?
You think, right? And it never does.
And it didn't. It didn't.
Boston, 132 points last year. Got eliminated in the first round.
Rangers won it.
Got eliminated.
They got eliminated.
Same thing. They got like 128 points.
I
just want to see
it's a nice little trophy you can get.
I just want to see them get the home advantage for at least the first two series.
Mm-hmm.
Be at home. Whoever the hell you face, you're probably going to face Tampa Bay or the Islanders if they make it.
Which that's one when you don't want to see happen.
No, I don't want to see it because, so far this year they're beating them up.
So then maybe we want to see that.
Well,
if they're beating them up, during the regular
That
season.
scares shit out of me all the time.
Really?
Yeah, because in '75 they knocked us out, and I thought we were a way better team.
That was 75.
Yeah, but we had the.
That was almost 75 years ago.
Yeah, they were the better team, the Rangers. But
50 years ago, sorry.
yeah, I didn't realize the Islanders had 5 Hall of Famers eventually in that lineup, and then they win 4 straight cups, which you'll never see again, in my opinion.
Got Adrian says the Kings need to win the rest of or a majority of the games to make the playoffs. What are the Kings at right now?
They're right in.
Wait,
They're right.
Adrian, are you still driving?
They're right in the playoff mix.
We're watching you, Adrian.
He's an LA Kings fan. LA Kings
From California.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, they're right in the mix. The other teams suck. The Sharks and the Ducks go nowhere. Now watch them. Yeah.
I know you watch it. It's just how you vocalize it.
Well, the Kings are right in there. They're like at 80 points.
When you say like this team's crap, it sucks.
Well, I watch hockey.
It cracks me up.
I watched them. I saw the Ducks. They're terrible, and Sharks are maybe worse.
Senator Adrian says, "No, I'm not driving. I got to my destination." All right, good shit, brother.
Well, it's a 3-hour difference for him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's only like at 5 o'clock there.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Kings fan, yeah. Well, you won 2 cups. You beat us in 13. And now we got your goalie, Jonathan Quick. Who's damn good this year. Won 14 games. As a backup, that's phenomenal.
It's great.
Eagles won 30 games.
Okay.
So, not bad. And they already re-signed him for another year.
My question to you:
Yeah.
do you think we're going to see the typical Rangers in the playoffs this year, or do you think we're going to see some gas?
I'll say it again. If these 2 guys that are hurt can come back, we got a good shot.
Without them, we're done.
Without them, I don't see them going anywhere. Maybe win a first round, depending who they face. But without them, once you face a real hot team like Florida, I think you're in big trouble. Without Trouba and Lindgren in there, like I said, I follow the Rangers religiously.
That's why I got to ask the question because, obviously I don't have that kind of.
Yeah, I don't know how these other guys can make up for these 2 guys being out. So, and now they have to bring 2 guys in, probably from the AHL or their farm team, to replace these guys.
Yes.
Obviously, to make up the roster. So, and I don't even know who the hell they are so far because he just got hurt Sunday. So we'll find out tonight. I'll watch the encore maybe later on after we finish the show.
Without a doubt. And that's why, I'm glad, because this is one of the things is, and I asked the question, the reason I asked the question the way I asked it, the reason I did that was because, I'm so used to, like, between you and Broski, and the optimism.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with optimism.
No.
There's nothing wrong with hope.
But you got realism.
But I need to see some realism here. It's like, okay, well, and that right there, like, just kind of, okay, if this work, let's go. But right now,
I'd just like to get to the cup again. Then anything can happen. You can face the Western Conference team and beat them. The Western Conference teams are okay, but they're not as good as the Eastern Conference teams.
I want to see them get to the cup too. I think when the last time they got to the cup, that's when I stopped watching sports for 2 years.
They lost to the Kings.
Because that.
And 2.
You hear that, Adrian?
And 3 times.
Your fucking team got me so upset I stopped watching sports for 2 years. All right? You know what? I hope the Kings make the playoffs so we can get some redemption, face each other in a fantasy Stanley Cup.
Hey, you got a couple teams.
Fucking.
I think there's teams that we could beat because I think the Eastern Conference has way better teams.
Oh, I apologize. Adrian says, I'm in Arizona now. I used to live in Cali.
Oh, okay.
My bad, man.
You got a real shit team in the Coyotes.
All
What?
So if you moved out of New York to another state, you'd immediately become a fan of that team?
No.
So why do you think he's a Coyotes fan?
Well, I'm guessing.
Why would you guess that, though?
Well, sometimes people move to that state, go with their team. Sometimes they don't. And I agree with you. I know how many Yankee fans have moved to other states. Yankees go to that park, ton of Yankee fans.
Yeah, Florida.
Baltimore. Yeah. No matter where they go.
So I wanted to, just
No.
Just kind of
I
say.
take it back. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you, Arizona sucks, right?
Arizona's not his team.
Okay, yeah, it's still LA Kings. Well, thank God, because Arizona Coyotes, they suck.
There he goes again. Chap.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
There he goes
Make
again.
the World Series.
Talking shit about teams.
No. I'm just saying. I watch the teams. If they're good, I'll tell you. They suck.
I like fucking with you.
They suck right now. That doesn't mean next year they can't be better. Everything changes. In hockey, right now the Rangers got a lot of guys re-signed for a long time. They should be good. They have a great goaltender. They have pretty damn good offense. They should be good. They have a damn good coach in Laviolette. I was shocked when they got him.
Have a piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
I got like a peanut.
I was shocked when they got him, but when I saw his game plan, I like it. He's more of a guy that doesn't want odd man rushes against his team. He keeps one guy in the back, at least one guy. Now, if there's a rush, he'll bring everybody in. On a power play. But he doesn't want to see the guys get caught on 2-on-1s or breakaways.
Okay.
Which the previous guy coaches, I said, they always let that happen.
Second, we got Adrian says, the Coyotes might be leaving Arizona Kings fans for life. They can't find a home here in Arizona.
Yeah, they're not going to make it there.
Then Adrian just came in with another 32 bits.
Way to go. What you got, a lotto today or something?
Yo, cheers right back at you, Adrian. Thank you so much for the bits, brother. Cheers.
I like the spending. I'm the same way, Adrian. When I got money on me, hell with it. If I don't need it, give it to somebody else.
Generosity.
Hey, I was told in my day I was the most generous person they ever saw.
See, I just said I was choking on peanuts, and I go back for more.
Eat the chips.
Have a potato. You think it'll be better with a potato chip?
Yeah. Oh, there's not much salt on it. These are a lot of salt.
It's not even that. It's the shells. It's the shells. Like that little skin.
Yeah, I know.
I'm good right now.
You're talking about
the 2 pieces of chalk you gave me just helped.
Yes, it's soothing.
It's just like, it just kind of like, whatever was stuck in there is gone. These are fucking great, though.
Yeah. They don't give me enough now.
Good.
They don't give me enough. But they're cheap. They're only like $1.67 or $1.57, so. But they don't give you enough. I heard you.
I know you heard me.
Yeah.
You sure? I'm still not gonna give you
any. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't take no shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we were talking about this and that. Let's go back real fast to the Yankees.
Go ahead.
LeMahieu, foot injury. Cole, elbow problems. Judge not playing. Abdominal problems.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what I heard. And Mariano told me Saturday, and then I listened and watched the game. He hasn't played in like 5 days now. They said he's going to be ready for opening day.
Yeah, so he could get hurt in the second game?
I don't know what the hell's wrong. She mentioned to me, I started laughing right Saturday. I said, what are you talking about? She goes, yeah, he's out. He's something with his abdominal. Sure as shit. He hasn't played since. And he really hasn't done well. The number one guy in the Yankees right now in the exhibition, Juan Soto. 6 home runs.
But you always said.
Don't hit too much, yeah.
Tell him what you always say, Pops.
Yeah, there's only so many hits in the bat. I don't give a shit if you go 0 for 40 in preseason. Ralph Kiner used to say that. He would go and then he'd hit 56 home runs. Now, preseason, like I said, you don't face the top pitchers, first of all. They don't put the top lineups. I noticed lately, because it's getting close, we're only 8 days away after today to opening day. And we don't have the pitching. Rodin shocked me yesterday. Not shocked me, I was happy.
Get ready. 8 days away, and guess what's coming back, ladies and gentlemen? Pops, do you recognize this?
Yes. Baseball. Yes.
Oh!
Yes. Rodin, 5 2/3 innings, no runs. That was impressive. Without Cole,
Well, we're gonna need that.
he's gonna be the number one guy, in my opinion. He's probably gonna start opening day against the Astros. So, of course, they got to start there, right? Which team we always have trouble with. So we got to have Judge in there. We got to have LeMahieu in there, and Rodin's got to pitch good. Volpe looks fantastic. Changed his whole swing.
Really?
Not this anymore. Hitting coach got him the other day. First 3 times up, single, double, double. And you know him. He's super fast. He gets on base. Like a walk or single, it's a double.
You think the Yankees will ever get away from being a home run team?
Not with these guys, no. No, especially now you got Soto. Think about the guys they got. Judge, Soto, Stanton, Gleyber Torres.
So that's our lives, though. For the rest of our lives is...
While they were in this lineup, yeah.
Well, not even just in this lineup. I just mean the
Well, it
Yankees.
depends, yeah.
The Yankees in general, I feel, have always been live or
home
die
run.
by the home run.
Home run, yeah. Well, not in the 90s. I take it back. Those guys didn't hit home runs.
Holy shit! Adrian gifted a tier sub! A tier 1 sub to who?
Yeah, no. Not in
Yo.
the 90s, we didn't hit home runs.
Hold on a second, Pops. Let me address this.
Go ahead.
Son of Adrian. Son of Adrian. Adrian. Sorry. Thank you for the gifted sub. Who? Enjoy the ad-free viewing. The animated emotes. The other 7 fucking emotes. Plus the 5 free follow emotes, of course. Adrian, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you so much for all your generosity and support. Oh! My God!
Good.
Let's go.
Thank you. Yeah, we got opening day. We got to have those guys in there. Yeah, I said the 90s Yankees, they didn't hit home runs. Maybe Tino, Bernie would hit 28. Posada once hit 30. But they
Sada once hit. Well, he hit, and then he got 40 doubles.
Yeah, but he never hit more than 30. And that was amazing for a catcher. Switch hitter. This Yankee team, after those guys, became home run hitters, like you said. That team was the best. Walks, hit and run, Joe Torre days. Score a man from third with 1 out with a sac fly.
Yeah.
A productive out.
Exactly.
That's why I always say, when they say, well, strikeout is not. Yes, it is. When it's 1 out and a man on third and your guy strikes out, you didn't drive the run in. That's major as far as I'm concerned. Put the ball in play. Hit it into the outfield. Obviously, you want to hit, but if you don't get a hit the ball where the guy can score from third. Hit the ball with no outs on a man on second and move that runner over to third. A productive out. Don't hit it to the left side.
Again, another like we were talking about productive outs. Sacrifice bunt.
You don't see it anymore.
It's non-existent.
No.
It's very rare. And
Bring
when you
that
do
back.
see it, it's like,
Bring that back to the game.
you're like, holy shit, did they really just do that?
Sometimes when you see it, in extra innings, when they put the automatic runner on second, which I disagree with. I don't disagree with it. I don't agree with it putting him in right after the 9th inning. Put him in the 11th or the 12th. And you're probably going to...
I think at this point, you've shortened the game up so much.
Yeah.
With the pitch clock. Stop that shit. Stop it.
They're not going to.
That, I get that, but I'm still going to say what I want to say.
I know.
I'm still going to say what I want to say.
I think they'll change it what I say.
Stop that shit. Stop it. The game, it's short enough.
Yeah.
If we're lucky to get a game in extra innings
Yeah.
and be able to sit with our friends, our loved ones, our family members, our significant others to watch an MLB game for another 30 minutes or so, because now it averages at 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 33 minutes.
And by the way, when it gets to the playoffs, all those rules are eliminated.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All that shit's eliminated. So.
Like, no, get rid of... Listen, the pitch clock was enough.
Yeah.
We still got to figure out how to make this throw over to first, when you got a man on first, more approachable, more reasonable, more agreeable. Fuck that, too.
They didn't change that yet.
And then, again, this man on second shit.
Yeah, no, it's going to happen.
Knock it off.
They didn't change it.
You're taking away the reason why these players are in the position they're in is because of their talent and their abilities. Give them a chance to show off their grit, their talent, their abilities. Stop with this. You know, I can imagine if it was me and I was the guy, you know, let's say I was a professional Major League Baseball player and we went into extra innings. They're like, Mr. Whiskers, get your ass out there on second. I'm like, I didn't get a hit yet. I didn't walk.
So the last guy to makes out, by the way.
Well, whatever the fuck it is.
No,
I would be sitting there going, I don't want to go over there.
Yeah, no. Like I said,
Maybe I'm old school.
I like the rule, but I don't like it after the ninth inning.
I don't like it at all.
I like it. No, I don't want 18 inning games. I think that's too much pressure on the players. Give it.
With the pitch clock, you know what? I'm interrupting you.
Put the man on second after the 11th inning if it's still tied. That's it. Not right away. Not in the
12th. So the 12th inning.
12th inning, you put the man on second.
Man on second.
Yeah. Then you figure that maybe the game goes one more inning, but I don't want to see 15, 16, 17.
Well, then you just shorten the pitch clock.
I don't think they're going to do that either.
Well, Dad, I don't think they're going to do fucking any of this.
No, they haven't changed.
But we could just talk. Hey, we're not talking about what they think they're going to do. We're talking ideas.
Yeah, no.
We're talking our ideas.
Our ideas, but they've already made the rules. It's the same.
I understand that. How many times are we going to talk about it like that? We know that they make the rules. These are our ideas. Can we not bounce our ideas off each other and talk about
that? But
that?
want to change the game.
Who gives a shit? I want to talk about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I want to talk about it.
We're not changing the game.
We weren't changing the game, talking about how the rules already are.
No, I like the
pitch clock. We have opinions.
I like the pitch clock. I don't like the man on second. I don't like only
So shorten the pitch clock, right? Instead of putting the guy on second, you go into extra innings, you shorten the pitch clock.
How much can you shorten it? It's already only 20 seconds.
Well, what is it? 25 with nobody on base.
No, it's 20.
No.
It's 15 with a man on base.
Mm-hmm. It's 15 with a man on base. It's 25 with a man off base.
I don't think so. Maybe ask our audience. I think it's 20. Maybe I'm wrong.
Regardless.
No, I think it's 20.
You shorten it.
And you're only allowed to step out of the box once, call a timeout, and the pitcher's only allowed to go off the rubber once.
So then you shorten it there. If anything, here's what you should do. Because honestly, I think the game is too fucking short now.
Yeah, that's true.
You put the pitch clock up. 30 seconds with a man off base. 25 seconds with a man on base. Extra innings. Man off base, 20 seconds. Man on base, 15 seconds.
Okay.
And that right there, I mean, does that not feel like, you know, we're putting, I feel like with a guy on second that didn't get a hit or a walk or a steal, I feel like we're going back to being kids again. I got a ghost runner on first and third. Remember when you didn't have enough players? You didn't have enough players to play an actual game, so you started creating ghost runners?
Well, yeah, the Major League Baseball decided this is the only way we can shorten the game. From stopping the guys with switching their gloves, stepping out 10 times, the pitcher throwing over the first 10 times.
They can make the rules. Your rules fucking suck.
But
they suck.
They are here to stay. Right now.
That's not going to take me away from saying they suck.
No, that's your opinion.
I'm entitled to it. I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Not crossing any boundaries here.
I like the pitch clock. I don't like the guys stepping out every pitch.
I
watched Cano yesterday. And old game with the Mets. 10, 11 years ago. Every pitch, he got out of the box and took his gloves off and put them back on. That doesn't happen anymore. He was at bat, with the full count for I don't know, I'll say 3 to 4 minutes. One guy. Times that by 9 guys, Now he got 30 minutes of just one going to one order.
No, but that's one guy. That's not
Everybody did it.
Again.
Everybody. If the pitcher didn't pitch right away, they call timeout. Now you can't do that.
I'm changing. My thoughts are changing the rules, Pops.
Yeah, no.
Don't involve.
I know you give me your opinion. It's not going to happen.
No
if
shit.
anything, they're going to try to speed the game up more.
I mean, honestly, yours probably ain't going to happen either.
No.
Because like you just said, Pops, our voice here on Twitch isn't about trying to convince the commissioner to fucking change the way rules are, but we can sit here and we can argue with each other about how much we disagree with it, or how much we think this could happen, or how much we think this should happen. We're allowed to talk like that.
Why does it change in playoffs? Why is the man on second eliminated? In hockey, why is 3-on-3 eliminated in the playoffs? 5 minutes, 5 men on the ice, 20 minutes.
I feel, again, there are solutions out there to change the game where it still meets a certain aspect of familiarity. You know what I mean? Like, to sit there and just put a guy on second base who... Now, how does that count towards his stats?
Does it?
Yeah.
Unless
How fucking annoying is that? Because
he scores a run. He could be 0 for 4, but if he's the last batter out, he's the next guy to go second.
it still feels like bullshit.
A gift.
Because you take away. You know, you work so... Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on this. You work so hard from the time you're a child, growing up into an adult, wanting to be a part of the Major League Baseball league. And you sit there and you literally be working your whole life with your batter's eye and fucking connecting with a 102-mile-an-hour fastball, or spotting a slider and connecting to get a bases clearing double.
Yep.
And now here we stand, and they're like, I'm glad that you fucking put all that work in. Get on second. I didn't do anything to get on second. Nah, but get on second. Well,
it is the rules.
I know. Again, Dad, I don't give a shit what the rules are. I don't agree with them.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit.
Well, whatever we can argue about, it's not going to change anything. We're not the commissioner.
I'm not trying to change anything.
I know that. I'm just telling you the facts.
I know, but I'm done with
We can give our opinions till doomsday.
So...
And everybody can hear us out.
Yeah.
And what we think.
But I'm not asking you whether you think it's going to change or not. I'm voicing my opinion. I'm wondering what yours is.
I'm agreeing with you.
You're agreeing with me. That's all I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I know that nobody, the commissioner of every sport does not know who the fuck Papa K or Mr. Whiskers is.
No.
They're sitting there.
Not yet.
Nah.
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's time for
Cheers
a break
to that.
anyway. Right?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to be back with some more, ladies and gentlemen, but...
More screaming.
More screaming, because I'm loud as fuck. And Papa K's... we got the vocals there. You see a little How often do you think the Yankees go into extra innings through 162 games? How many games do you think that happens?
Guessing? I'll say it's 15.
15, roughly. And again, guessing, roughly. You know, we didn't look nothing up. It doesn't happen that often.
Sometimes it happens more.
It happens more, but like, would you say that like there's a team out there that has gone through 162 games, have had 60 games gone into extra innings?
No, never.
Now, you got Resident Evil Jesse in the chat saying, "Yo, what up, Resident Evil Jesse? How you doing, brother?" Will 15 games decide a season? Is asking who?
What?
Who is asking?
What?
Would 15 games decide a season?
Sometimes, yeah. Sure.
Depends upon when it happens. Depends
Last year,
upon when
it
in the
went
season.
right down to the final week of who made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm.
Without a doubt, it can happen, yeah.
Now, what I like about this, what I love about this question as well, is because extra innings doesn't happen very often, is it necessary to put a man on second? That we can't just have some sense of nostalgia, some sense of the old days?
Nope.
No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but I think that we should.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think, and
opinion.
again, it's just, you know, it's Dad, I know. In my opinion, is because it doesn't happen very often.
You like to see 20-inning games?
How many 20-inning games have you seen in your life?
Quite a few.
How many?
I don't know.
If it's been that significant of a number, then I imagine that you'd be able to
I
throw
saw
it
the
at me.
Mets play 27 innings. That's 3 games.
How long ago was that?
Oh, 80s?
80s.
Yeah. But still, 27
Over 40
innings.
years ago.
Yeah, but 27 innings?
27 innings. Now, when you think about this, though, if you adjust the pitch clock differently for extra innings instead of putting a man on second, that fixes that too.
Yeah. But 15-inning games, let's say, without this man on second, you know, which shortens the game. 17. Now you're wiping out your whole pitching staff.
Not again.
You only have a
if
25-man roster.
If it's the pitch clock is the only thing that you're changing. If you're taking a man off his second,
Yeah.
and you're adjusting the pitch clock, it still fixes the problem. Because we see how much the
I
pitch.
agree.
We see. What'd you say?
I said, I agree. I don't like the man on second. But I like it if they did it in the 12th inning, not in the 10th. Give me 2 innings of regular baseball.
Yeah, but the pitch clock would take away the man on second in the 12th inning.
Yeah.
He might not even get to the 12th inning.
Yeah. But you could still go you know, without him, one team scoring. You could go 14, 15, 16 innings. I don't want to see that. I think it does take away from the guys. You know, it's a grueling season. 162 games.
I get it.
You know,
I
we're
get
traveling. Come on.
Hold on a second, though. We got good. Thanks. Big day tomorrow, says Resident Evil Jesse. And my 40th birthday.
You know, puppy.
Tomorrow. Well, Resident Evil Jesse, I would love to wish you a happy birthday right now.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday from Pops and Wiz, brother. Let's go.
March 20th, huh? Nice. Do we any know other than my father? March birthdays? No. March 13th.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah. I don't
Got
know.
Mismo in the chat. Oh, hold on a second. Let me. I missed who. When? Then I would call it something to be discussed. Says
Meaning?
who? Talking about this extra inning shit.
Yeah.
Miss Mo in the chat. What up, Miss Mo? Hey, gentlemen. Sorry we're late. Blue work late, and we're driving now. How are you both? It's we're doing our thing.
I had a little bit of sore throat Sunday, but it's the Miller Lite's killing the effect.
Yeah, oh shit. It's good to see you guys. How you doing, Bo? Miss Mo.
Yeah.
Let's go. Adrian gifted a tier 1 sub to Resident Evil Jesse. Get Adrian.
I don't even know what that means, but
Means ad-free viewing for Resident Evil Jesse.
oh, okay.
And, you know,
Birthday
some more emotes and shit, right?
It's like a birthday gift.
Let's go. Happy birthday.
What do you
Hold on a
know?
second. Let's just... Hold on a second. I got this. All right, Pops. How about we sing Happy Birthday to Resident Evil Jesse?
Nah, I'm not singing.
All right.
What's a little? You got it.
This is on me now. Resident Evil Jesse, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give you a little, like, kind of a little, nah, maybe not that. What is that? What is that?
I'm making some fun.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Resident Evil Jesse. Happy birthday to you. Rum bum bum bum. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God!
Take it easy. They say it's your birthday. The Beatles. My birthday too now.
Ha ha! Let's go.
There's another song that she did at Christmas. Happy, happy birthday, baby. But I'm not going to sing that to a guy. That's a girl singing to a guy, or a guy singing to a girl, maybe.
Okay. Give me a high five.
Why?
I don't know. Just felt like a good time to do it. Let's go. Resident Evil Jesse says, no singing.
Thank you.
And then who says, yes, singing? Miss Mo says, we're good, enjoying some beautiful Colorado weather. Oh my God. Let's go.
Ms. Moore, you getting hit with this snowstorm that they're talking about in the upper, like, Minnesota area? I don't know how far Minnesota's from Denver.
It's true.
They're talking about a massive snowstorm.
We got to reach out to Grim because Grim is in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's coming. It's going to be from now till possibly Monday. It's only Tuesday. I think this is going to start. They showed the, what do you call it, the aerial figure show about, with the clouds. Oh my God. Looked like The Perfect Storm almost. Remember that movie?
No, I do remember this, though. I do remember that movie.
Great movie.
Adrian's redeeming Tabasco treats.
Okay.
You got any more chocolate? Yeah.
Come it. Come it.
Who I will stretch after this Tabasco treat. But just in case I get a.
You don't want to let Babsy out, do you?
She wants to go out, she can go out.
We'll go back out in a minute. What do you want? Kit Kat, Hershey's, or Reese's?
Hershey seems to be like the chilling it's a good effect.
Gotcha.
Because these things sometimes you get one that's like, oh, it's sweet but a little bit spicy, just a little bit spicy. At night I'm going, oh my God, I got ajada. But then we're gonna do this. Don't. Yeah.
A little bit closer.
You're my kind of spicy, a little bit tangy, a little bit sweet, a little bit chewy. Tabasco treats. Cheers. You want one?
Hell no. You crazy? I get heartburn from ketchup. That's hot? Oh yeah.
No. That's not bad.
Why are you coughing?
No.
Well, one of these? Cream strawberry.
No,
Really good. They're Halls. Cream Story. It's like candy.
I feel like this is going to open up my sinuses for the heat even more.
Oh, no. No. You watch it. Taste it. It's delicious. It's so soothing on the throat.
Who redeems Stretch? Stretch! It's stretch time, Pops. Get up. Get a stretch.
I just stretched already. I don't need to stretch.
Ow!
I'm
Everything
73.
just popped.
All my bones pop every time I walk.
It's because you don't stretch enough.
Hey, I walk 5 miles a day.
It was a redemption.
I walked all the way to the gas station to get my car. That's a mile and a half. 1.8. You try that candy? No?
Working on it.
Okay.
I had to stretch.
Gotcha. I'm dropping paper over here, but I can't pick it up. It's on my fingernails. Thank you.
You're welcome. That one wasn't that bad, actually.
No.
I'm okay with this. Whew! Got Ms. Mo says, oh yes. But the sun melted most of it in our area. But west and south of us still have quite a bit of snow on the ground. And of course, the mountains still have a lot. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but this is coming. This is not today. This is coming this week. This is
Well, look at
supposed
this
to come
thing.
on Friday.
What is this flavor?
Cream strawberry. Really tasty. It's one of my favorites. Very soothing. Doesn't have that strong taste, but it helps the throat.
That is quite pleasant.
Mm. Hey, I know.
Thank you.
I got tired of the sharp ones like with Halls. Then they had the honey. Then they had the cherry, which is not bad. So I got these. And I said, "Oh my God, these are delicious." And if I get like a tickle at night, I pop one of these. I keep them on my desk. Feels good.
You're not laying down while you're
Yeah.
eating these. You are.
Yeah.
You trying to
Well,
choke
that's
to death?
No, I got the pillow up high. I'm
You're
literally
gonna sit up.
in a position like this. Yeah, yeah. I'm not like that.
Technically, that's a stretch. Technically, he stretched too.
Stop. Don't make excuses.
Oh man.
Yeah, Ms. Mo, that storm is coming according to our weather channel this weekend. Not today. It's supposed to be, it said massive storm. That's what I saw on the weather channel in New York. So, we'll see. Hopefully it don't hit you guys, but I know Denver, they love snow. It's Colorado.
We got Adrian says, once my new PC is fully built and complete, I want to go back and play Resident Evil Village on all ultra settings. Oh shit! Let's go. Did you get the mic filter? Did that come in yet, Adrian? Do you guys watch boxing? Nah, not too much anymore, but we're going to.
July
20th, baby.
Yeah. Boxing, I haven't watched really in 30 years. You know, when, the old Mike Tyson days, Lennox Lewis. Those days. Early 90s. That was great.
Ms. Mo says, what can we redeem with channel points? So with channel treats, right now what we have active. And again, it changes, Ms. Mo. But we have, some of these, the posture check, stretch, the basket treats, hats off, hydrate. I think we're doing plenty of hydration. You can even, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you can use your channel treats to redeem emotes that you don't have access to. So things like that. And again, it's something that changes because we do have that's a spicy, but it all depending on how my stomach's doing that day.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I don't like doing those treats on on a bad stomach. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Let's see. We got Adrian saying, "Are you going to watch Jake Paul and Mike Tyson?" It's been confirmed. Oh yeah, July 20th. Let's go. We got Eric in the chat, a.k.a. Irasimi, saying, hi, Pops and Wiz. What's up, man? Yeah, Eric, How do I clicked on the link for the Tumblr. How do we make like a custom one? Is there like, I think you and I gotta you got a voice chat going at some point. You know, I'm normally free like Saturday nights sometimes. But like, would that be something we could do? You could walk me through it, and then like I'll order one for you.
You don't have to.
I don't have to do anything if I don't want to do it.
Father's Day.
Here, see me. Don't mind him. Like, that's just you and me talking now. So, like, if there's a way that we could talk and figure that out.
No, it's no big deal.
Yeah, Pops.
Yeah.
Stop.
You know, just keep it as a keepsake. You know, probably never use it. Not necessary, believe me.
Pops.
What?
Let's see. We got Adrian says my pop filter got to me. Nice. Hopefully it's working fantastic.
What?
Pop filter. Kind of like what this is.
Oh, okay.
For mine.
Yeah, gotcha.
He's definitely got a much more sophisticated, better one.
All right.
I hope that's rocking. I hope that shit is working amazing for you.
How much better?
I don't know. I got that one.
Okay.
Again, do you think I'm just like a speed dial of information that I have the answers to everything?
Hmm? Explain what are you talking about with that? That's just a cover, isn't it? Like a hat?
Cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of reduces the the sharp S's and things like that. Like I can literally put that on, put this right to my face, and I'm not. I might still be blowing people's eardrums out because I'm fucking loud, but we take that off and it captures more sound around the room.
Gotcha.
Right? I think I explained that pretty good.
Very good.
Ha! Where are we at here? You got Wild Man Dave in the chat said, "Hey, yo, what's happening, Wild Man?"
Oh my God, Mr. Hunger.
Blue is telling me the Tyson fight will have two guys fighting Tyson with padded helmets, but not by Bryson. 2-on-1 seems weak. I heard about that too, Mismo. I wonder how true that is, though. Like, there's a lot of things. I didn't even think this fight was a real thing until it was actually
I can't believe they would do that.
That would be weak.
I'd be very disappointed. That means they got no faith in Jake Paul. And you're going to put gear on him?
Yeah, I heard like,
No. Come on. Fight the damn fight like you did with Roy Jones Jr. 8 rounds or 6, whatever it was.
Yeah, but again, if Jake Paul is going to sit here and challenge fighters...
Yeah, and you want an extra guy? That's weak.
I honestly, even with two guys in there...
No.
I think it's Jake... I think it's Logan Paul and his brother... Jake Paul, right?
Unless they're starting something new.
But I honestly think that Tyson could knock them both out.
No, I don't want to put that on one guy. Sorry.
I honestly think, and I saw. Hold on a second. Let me catch up with Chad here for a minute, and I'm gonna dive deeper into this, guys.
No, I don't want to see that.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Not for Tyson. Okay. I'll be watching. You RE8 love Resident Evil. Resident Evil is one of the greatest franchises ever. That's right, Resident Evil Jesse. Eric says, I'm about 45% done with learning the village run. Oh shit, nice, bro. Just go to that link and purchase custom tumbler. Alright, I'll definitely do that. Then you can message me about the design. Alright, definitely. Okay, thank you. Eric, I'll probably check that out this weekend. So, let's see. Blue wants to know how beans would you have to eat if we redeemed all 65,000. The beautiful thing is you can't. Jesus fucking Christ.
65,000.
That's a lot of channel treats.
You'd be dead.
I don't think I have 65,000 beans. You know what scares me even more is that Blue is going. Wait, we could make him eat how many spicy jelly beans?
1.
I thought we had a connection, Blue. And I see where your mindset is now. That's it's kind of alarming. It's kind of concerning. And I made Blue Mismo. Pretty sure I have a cooldown that you can only redeem Tabasco treats once every some certain amount of minutes. So let's not get carried away. 65,000 points though that's a lot of channel treats right there, and that's there's a lot of the eyebrow immediately went up. There's a little concern. My stomach made some noises. I don't think that
You'll be in the hospital.
they'd be like, "What'd you do?" "Oh, I'm a live streamer and I ate 65,000 spicy jelly beans." I'm like, "Why the fuck would you?" My doctor would look at me and go, "I don't want to be your main doctor anymore.
You're dead.
I don't want to do this. You're clearly not going to listen to anything I say."
Nothing.
I'm like, "Yeah, but they redeemed it, so I had to do it." And they're like,
Yeah.
Did you have to do that? No, it's like, I forgot to set the cooldown. Doc, how am I doing? He goes, we got to change your stomach and a couple other things out. You're going to eat Tums every day for the rest of your life, and we're going to hook you up with a main line of Pepto.
Pepto-Bismol is great.
That's it. It will eliminate the fan noise I hear right now. I apologize for that. It does get warm in this room, and we do let you want to hit? Can you hit that button? The one with the 3 lights. The button. There's a button on there, behind the 3 lights.
There's nothing there.
Stand up. Look down at the 3 lights. None of.
How's that? It was on top. It wasn't on the side.
You said it was behind the 3 lights. And you looked behind the machine.
Did I right?
Yes, that's good. I hope that's a little bit better, Adrian.
They can hear that?
Yeah, well, we have the gain on the microphone turned up because
I didn't even hear it.
we're using one microphone to talk to everybody. When you turn the gain up on the microphone, it picks up more of your surrounding.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Wildman says, by the way, the meatloaf with the honey hot and bourbon peach and cheese tasted. It looked, dude. Wildman, that shit looked amazing. That shit looked amazing. Awesome, man. You will love it. Eric, I can't wait. I know Pops is going to like it. Mr. says, losing network? All right, well, you guys are still driving. Get home safe. Eric says, will the Jets be better than the Giants this year? Ooh.
Good question.
That is a great question.
Yeah. I would say yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. With the turmoil of the Giants.
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
And, they won 7 games last year, and we won 6. So I can see them, if he stays healthy, I don't see anything happening with the Giants right now.
No, we just lost Saquon Barkley.
He lost the running back, unless they know something we don't know. And can Daniel Jones stay healthy with that offensive line that was horrible?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do agree with Papa K here. That is a great question, Eric.
I'd say the Jets would have a better record.
Now, the big question, too, is one of the things that we will do at some point on this channel is once both their schedules come out, we will be taking a deeper dive into that. And I feel like we'll be able to better answer that that question with our thoughts on it when we see what kind of schedules both the Jets and the Giants are up against. Because, you would imagine if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy and with that quick release and, you got Wilson, wide receiver, who is a threat, how they're going to use him, how Aaron Rodgers is going to use Wilson, things like that. The running core for the Jets right now is it's pretty it's a very solid order right there, where we have just lost a couple pieces of our menu.
They got to use him a lot more, Brees Hall. Use
so
a dynamic runner.
It's
they're always falling behind. That's why they don't use him.
but it is something. Yeah, when we look deeper in when the schedules are released, that's something that we do every season, anyways.
It won't be till July, probably.
Come July, we'll look deeper into that, and we'll have a better idea of what we think. We'll give you our opinions and our thoughts on what their records will be. At this point, in time, I would say that the Jets will have a better season than the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
But Pops, again, you bring up the draft. Great point as well.
I don't see who drafts who. If they can protect Aaron Rodgers and if we can protect Daniel Jones, who knows?
Who says, I need a Twitch manager, not a doctor?
I'll be honest with you. This is only my opinion. If the Giants suck early, I think they're going to try to trade Daniel Jones and get rid of him.
Hold on a second, Pops, real quick. Wildman says, all I hear is static and them talking. That's how well my headphones are. Is anybody else having any problems with the audio? Like, do you hear more? Like, do you hear any static? Because Wildman, it could be the headphones. But is anybody else getting because we have everything set the way that we normally have it set.
Yeah.
Only thing we did was, okay, Eric says, no, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, Wildman, it might be time for some new headphones or earbuds. Adrian, sounds good to me. Nope, everything sounds good in my headphones, says who? Yeah, Wildman, it's time. And, I definitely would recommend these right here. These,
Bose?
No, these aren't. These are what Megan got us.
I know. What's the name brand?
It's Samson.
Oh, Samsung.
And these are SR 850s. Now, these were a gift from my sister, Papa K's daughter over here. She hooked us up with 2 pairs of these, and they are quite spectacular.
Yeah.
You've heard the audio.
Crystal
clear. So.
Yeah. No, these are.
I don't know how much they cost, though.
No, whatever. Well, it was a gift, so we won't ever ask.
Hmm. Let's see. They signed Mike Williams today, says Eric. Who, the Jet? Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think I missed. Rodgers may get hurt again, says Eric, or run for VP. Jets O-line is worse than Giants, I think, says Eric.
Right now.
They signed Mike Williams today from the Chargers. Who's that? The Giants or the Jets signed Mike Williams. Did you know about this?
Anything. No. I'm watching hockey right now, baskets and baseball news. I didn't hear anything about that yet.
Mike Williams signed with the Jets.
Sounds familiar.
From the Chargers.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
In the O-line.
Yes,
Eric
yes.
is saying it's from the Chargers O-line.
Yes. Gotcha. I did see that yesterday. I don't know how good he is.
But Mike Williams, he's a number 1 receiver, basically.
Okay.
For sure he could be number 2. I mean...
They need offensive line help. They got to sign offensive tackles and guards if they want to protect Aaron Rodgers. The same with the Giants. I don't give a damn who your quarterback is. If they got no protection, you're done. If you're going to get sacked like we did 6-7 times a game, 9 times.
No, I know, but here's the thing is, and I agree with you, and especially within the Giants organization and just how the team is built.
Yeah.
It's not built for 6-7 sacks. It's not like with the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow. He was getting blasted all the time, but they were still putting numbers up.
He had great receivers.
Yeah.
We don't.
So.
Who the hell do we got?
We got Eric says, no, he's not from Chargers O-line. He's a wide receiver. My bad. I read that wrong. Who says O-line so underrated? I think the line in general, the trenches. Pops, how the game won?
In the trenches.
It's won in the trenches, and it's something that those are some big pieces here. I feel like in today's world, we live in a world where everybody just wants to see scoring.
Yeah.
And with especially Pops, and you have mentioned this on numerous accounts, with all the rule changes in football, why the hell would you want to be a defensive player, especially in the trenches, especially as a defensive lineman? You're not even allowed to fucking blink at the quarterback. If you sneeze on the quarterback, oh, that's 15 yards, automatic first down.
One thing I said, I would change the rules. Smack him in the head, hit him in the head, that's it.
Eric says Tyreek Hill had no protection, and that's why he got these women pregnant this year.
Oh, God. I don't even know nothing about that.
This is a joke. It's a joke. He had no, a condom.
I know. I know what the hell you're talking about. Is this new news or something about Tyreek Hill? The receiver on the Dolphins. Was that in the news at all? He's not going to go up?
He really did get 3 women. Eric says he really did get 3 women pregnant just this year.
Really?
Holy shit! That's
wow.
I mean, that was very cleverly worded.
What an asshole. Are you kidding? If you're gonna fool around with women, you got 3 of them pregnant. You're a dick. Obviously, you didn't cover yours. Wow, what a dickhead.
I can't breathe. Okay.
I didn't get this information. I didn't hear nothing about that.
Well, that's the beauty, Pops. Is again, sports channels are different around the world than what they talk about.
True. Yeah.
Uh,
Usually they try to sue the guy, for child support.
I fucking needed that. No, but you added to it because between Eric's comment and then you were like, "What a dick." Well, apparently he was using his.
Didn't cover his. Condoms, asshole.
I can't breathe. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just fucking get it. My fucking eyes are tearing up. Oh my god.
You want a Reese's?
Oh my god!
You want a Reese's?
Oh. Well, thank you. How do you eat a Reese's?
Like that. It's my favorites. Peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh my god. No, that was too funny. I needed that after the day I had. Oh. Lewis says, is he one-hand helmet catch guy or from the Colts? Oh, wait.
What's he talking about?
One-hand helmet guy was it at the Giants? Tyree. Did he have a lot of kids in one year?
No idea.
I don't know. So maybe it's not 3 in 1 year, says Eric. But it's a new mother this time. Gotcha. Okay. Weather has been bad here. Random snow today.
Where's that?
Wherever Eric lives.
Okay.
Eric, didn't you say you? Oh wait, Eric, you're in Buffalo, right?
Okay. Well,
I think. I gotta wait for him to answer. I can't speak for him.
That's right.
Yes,
yeah.
Buffalo.
Well, they always get bad weather because they're right in the Canadian border, if I'm not mistaken. So they get a lot of bad weather up there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, meow. The show ain't over yet.
Nope.
We still got some shooting the shit to do, some talking, some sports, some oh my God moments, a little bit of comedy, little bit of what? Oh.
Flies, boy. It's almost 9 o'clock.
Time flies when you're having fun, but this show ain't done yet. We'll be
Nope.
back. Don't go anywhere, meow.
Excuse me.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Pops and Wiz Sportscast. We're your hosts. My name is Mr. Whiskers. To my right is the one and only Papa K. So, we've discussed quite a few things tonight, Pops.
Yep.
You were talking about, I know you were just talking, Google Nest over there.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah.
How you feel?
Rangers are down 3-1 in the third. Islanders are down 3-0 in the second. And the Devils are up 2-1 in the third. Devils are struggling like crazy. They're just trying to get in. You know, if the Islanders keep losing, they could be out. The Rangers, in my opinion, are definitely in with 94 points. So, 13 games to go after tonight. It's right around the corner.
Can you believe it?
I think around April 15th. April 17th, the playoffs start. I know nobody follows them too much, I do. The Knicks a little bit. They're on fire right now. So far, they won every West Coast game without,
Well, you said they face who they face.
Portland, Golden State, I think Houston. They beat everybody.
And that's pretty big right now for the New
road.
York, with
the two guys out, and Ginobili and Julius Randle. But all these second guys coming in, McBride, DiVincenzo, and Julius Brunson. My God, they're playing great.
It just makes you believe, right? It's like things like that, moments like this moment right now, like what the Knicks are doing, to win in the West Coast, not an easy thing to do.
No.
To look at all our teams, despite all the all the conversation that we've had tonight about concerns of players being traded, and things like that. It's one of the beautiful things about sports. One of the things that of course, drew me back to it was, you lose a Saquon Barkley. You lose, a Justin Fields. You lose a Kirk Cousins. It doesn't mean that these teams are done.
Because you don't know who's in the background.
You don't know. I mean, what we've seen over the last season, it was the season of, second, third string quarterbacks for a lot of teams.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm excited to see during the course of this baseball season, what I'm excited to see during the course of hockey playoffs, what I'm excited to see when it comes to the NFL and these new players coming in from the draft, is who's going to be that player, like as you said earlier in the show, that stands on their head, that gets it done, that goes above and beyond the call of duty, and is, again,
making a difference.
A game changer.
The Knicks. These guys didn't play. Where the hell did they come from? Sitting on a bench. A guy like McBride scores 30 points. A guy like DiVincenzo, 34 points. All of a sudden, they're not the guys that are in there, 30, 40 minutes, because the other two guys are hurt. If Julius Randle and Joby's in there, they're not playing. Maybe 18 minutes. But these guys are showing me something. Once again, I don't care what sport it is. We don't know, personally, who's in the background sitting on a bench that could be a star.
We don't know what they're capable of until we see it.
Yeah, and we saw in football this year, the quarterbacks.
Exactly.
Yeah, between Dobbs, obviously Jordan Love, not a backup, but
even Tommy Cutlets. Who would have thought he'd win 3 games in a row as a third stringer?
Yeah. And that was shocking, especially on that team. That's, no offense, not good.
I know. And they beat the Packers.
Yeah.
He beat the Packers.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
Loss, and they still made the playoffs. We didn't, obviously.
To see, and again, like you just said, Pops, it's like that name right there is like the names that we don't know yet. I wonder, and I'm so excited to find out that at the end of with NHL, when that season comes to an end, which player, who is the main factor?
Yeah.
Whether it be a goaltender, whether it be a defenseman that all of a sudden just got lucky and got a few breakaways and caught somebody off guard.
Or the top scorers.
And
Like
the top scorers.
Yeah,
and
Aaron,
But even like I said, the top scorers, this is what you expected from. What I'm curious to see is who is the one player that what's the next name that's going to be talked about? With the Jaguars when they had Trevor Lawrence come into the picture, Justin Herbert, with hockey, whether it was Lafreniere, Panarin.
Who showed me something right? Panarin's been established. He's
been established, but
these are the guys you need in the playoffs.
That's right.
You need these guys. You need Zibanejad, Panarin, and Kreider. Those three, in my opinion.
But
if you're a hockey fan or a Ranger fan, those are the guys. And Shesterkin to be, like I said, standing on his head, and then you could go the distance.
And I'm excited to see what kind of names are we going to be talking about a few months from now.
Yeah.
What kind of names are we going to be talking about come NFL season again?
Until we see them.
Again, remember, back as Giants fans, we sat there and Victor Cruz sat on the sidelines for how long and then played in preseason.
In preseason that year against the Jets, he was unbelievable. They cut him.
It's all good, Eric. All good.
They cut him that year. And then somebody got hurt and he got in. And guess what? They won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And he was the main event to me. Him and Manningham that year were the main guys. It's
some of the things right now. These are the things that I'm excited about is what's the next name in the sport that, again, the Josh Allens, the Patrick Mahomes, the Steve.
We're talking about somebody different.
I know. That's what I'm saying but these people, Tyrod Taylor came to the Buffalo Bills, did a hell of a job over there.
Yeah, that was how many years ago?
And then, and to be followed up with, and then you have Josh Allen in the picture.
Yeah, again, you don't know who's coming up.
Exactly. It's a very exciting to think about. Yeah. When you really sit down and we dissipate from the back and forth, whether you and I are arguing or debating something, one thing I think that we could all come together as a collective here is I wonder what the next big name.
I'd like to see one of my teams.
Without a doubt.
It's the Giants. It's somebody I've never heard of that's sitting on a bench or being drafted. That's going to be a star. Somebody in like the Knicks have got guys all of a sudden. The Yankees. They count on Judge, Stanton, blah, 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 and Juan Soto.
Eric says, we called him Ty God, not Tyrod Taylor.
Ty God.
I mean, he was absolutely, he came up for the Buffalo Bills and just, wow.
Yeah, but didn't win anything either.
But again,
and now he's a backup guy. I don't even know if he signed with anybody. We let him go.
But again, at that time, it's like we talked about earlier in the show. Just getting back to that, it's just again, great quarterback, Tyrod Taylor. When he came up,
at the time, yeah.
Did great, but he had the New England Patriots in his way at that time.
Yeah, so did everybody else.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's
even Mahomes had them in a way. That first year, the Patriots not destroyed them. It was the wildest game I ever saw. I think it was 43-41. Patriots beat them. But since then, it's all about Mr. Mahomes.
Eric's saying he was crazy with his legs. Talking about Tyrod.
Oh yeah.
And
and he got hurt.
But it's just it's those things. And again, we talked about it. We're talking about what exciting players are going to come to be, and even talking about what are the teams right now. Like a Patrick Mahomes that exists right now, that is the absolute thorn in the Bills' side right now.
And everybody else's too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's just as we've seen.
And it will continue to be.
With the greats, as what we've seen, because as great as Tom Brady was, here's the thing. It's just the Cinderella story in 2007 with the Giants. That's another thing, too, to think about, is which defenses are going to stand up.
Yeah.
in any sport at that point is it creates, like, right now we know who the greats are, but there's somebody unrecognized right now that's going to stand up to the plate and do something incredible that, like, in my opinion, like, even though the Baltimore Ravens, they didn't make it far in the playoffs, but to see that one play by Lamar Jackson, again, he throws the ball to himself. I'm going to be reliving that in my head nonstop because that was such an incredible thing to see.
But it didn't affect the game.
It didn't affect the game. But again, it's just like when you see plays like that. Oh, hold on a second. That's Demi's cage. That was
a fluke. Like I said, that ball could have been intercepted, but he made the play. We don't know who's going to be the great player next, but
it is exciting to think about,
and
that's why right now, ladies and gentlemen, one of my points being two, the draft is around the corner, right, Pops?
A month away.
We got playoff hockey is right around the corner,
Almost a month away.
and then basketball.
A little over a month. And baseball starts a week from Thursday.
Which we will be doing. What will be added to the show, Papa K? When baseball starts.
Home Run Derby.
The Home Run Derby Challenge. Papa K
We gotta get
versus
a new game.
Mr. Whiskers facing all 3 rounds in Home Run Derby. MLB The Show. Right now we got 2023. Thinking about picking up 2024.
Oh, without a doubt.
And this is a point right here. This is a chance for you to double your channel treats. Because we will be putting predictions up on who will win.
Don't ever bet for me. Please.
Always bet on Pops.
No, I suck.
Uh,
I suck.
Eric says, Patrick Mahomes is doing a great job representing... Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Representing what?
I can't see that. Baseball is coming. Jose Barros, opening day starter. Didn't MLB The Show come out today? I don't know, Eric. I don't know.
I know Jose Barrios.
Yeah?
Well, what team is he talking about? Toronto?
I don't know.
I think he was on Toronto. Pitcher.
I don't know. I don't know if the game came out today. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, Jose Barrios, I know. Hittable.
Yeah?
He gives 4 home runs.
No.
I've seen us beat him up with the long ball. Which is the Yankees' trademark. Yeah, think of the lineup. LeMahieu, Soto, Judge.
I want to say, Eric's asking, who is opening day starter for New York? Probably going to be
Rodon. Yeah.
That's right now with Cole out. It is a big problem.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be Cortez. It's not going to be Clark Schmidt. It's got to be Rodon. So that's the only guy I can think of.
I mean, obviously they'll change when Cole comes back. But yeah, dude, Eric with Cole out.
Yeah, he ain't coming back till after Memorial Day if he comes back. If this injury's worse, you may not even see him this year.
And Eric says Blue Jays are coming for the Yankees this year, Pops.
They don't have the pitching.
Well,
they if
neither do we.
I know, but if Vladimir Guerrero Jr. does, he had a bad year last year. They have a good team, but they don't have the pitching or the bullpen. I still think the Orioles are going to be the team to beat.
Yeah?
They won 103 games last year.
Yeah, how hard that is to do again?
They got all their guys that are studs are not signed for the next 5 years.
Again, that's a very,
They're not free agent till like 5 years. So all these guys that are studs that won this year are going to be there.
It's a good point.
They're not getting rid of these guys unless they make trades, but I would say foolish. And they got better pitching. Shocking they got eliminated in the first round.
He makes a good point.
But, I could see them being back.
See, you got Blue says, be right back. All right, Blue.
Yeah, I could see, Blue Jays in the mix. Boston, nah. Tampa Bay is always scary, but I don't see that. I think it's if anything, I'll say the Orioles and the Yankees, fighting it out. But again, injuries, if Cole doesn't come back, they're screwed. He's the Cy Young Award winner. He gives you at least 17 wins a year.
Yeah.
It'd
be a big loss, especially if he comes back and then gets hurt again, because a lot of the weight is on his shoulders, and that's that's a lot of weight.
I know the Yankees. If he's not ready, or if they think he's done, he's not going to start one game. They do not allow him to pitch unless he's 100%.
I hope so.
Yeah. No.
Let's not ruin another gem.
No, he's not a youngster anymore. I think he's like 32 now.
I know, but they have gassed out again. Like they've 32, okay, but they have gassed out. When CC Sabathia came over here, Yankees had. He was what?
Oh, when he was on Milwaukee and Chicago, the guy was pitching 10, 12 innings.
Yeah, and they came to Yankees, and they're like, well, make him fucking do that too.
Well, that's what I said. They gassed him out.
That's exactly what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said no.
No, I said that's what the Yankees do.
And they still won that year. But that was it. After that, he was toast.
Makes you wonder, it's one thing I always think about is not always think about, but it just popped into my head. I don't know why I said always think about. It's something I'm thinking about now is what George Steinbrenner would say when he looks at the Yankees right now and go, wait, our last World Series appearance and win was 2009?
Yep.
And we have done what since then?
Nothing. We got to the playoffs, but we didn't win. Houston cheated us out of one, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Eric says, Bo Bichette is my favorite player.
Toronto.
I watched him play on the Buffalo Bison's AAA team. So really cool to follow him up with the big leagues. I mean, that is fucking pretty badass.
Damn good. Yeah.
That is really badass. Fucking, you want a beer?
Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Cheers to that. That's
he's
awesome.
He's the guy, though. He's the stud. He's the big guy on that team. Cheers. If he could come back like he had hit 40, 45 home runs, 100 RBIs. Phone's out there.
I know, it's going off. I forgot to silence it.
Oh, yeah.
I typically I typically like to silence it during the show.
Who's the Toronto guy again?
Eric,
yeah. You guys don't have pitching. And your star pitcher from 2 years ago got hurt again. Who sent down in the minors last year. I can't think of his name offhand, but I know he was damn good 3 years ago. And he's been terrible.
Eric's asking.
Yeah.
Who wins the home run record this year? Who do you think? Who do you think could do it?
If he's healthy, Judge.
If he's healthy, Judge.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I honestly
37 last year and missed almost 60 games.
I know, but you know what? I really do see at some point.
Yeah.
I really do feel Alonso's gonna take it.
Oh, he's in the National League.
No, but he's talking about home run record. He's not. He didn't say.
Well, Alonso.
Think about what I said.
Yeah,
and I'm reading it exactly how he wrote it. Who wins home run record this year?
Don't forget, Alonso would have to win it because of the steroid boys.
Yeah, but
American League, he beat Roger Maris.
Home run record, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
In that league, he has to beat Barry Bonds. He has to beat Sosa, who hit 66. I don't know if he's going to hit 66 home runs in this day and age. He hit 53 to beat Judge as a rookie.
And that was really fucking impressive.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
And the Mets want to get rid of him. Trade talks are constant about him.
That to me, and I'm glad, you know what? I'm glad we're talking about this, right? That shit blows my fucking mind.
Well, if they could get major players for him, yeah, they'd do it.
To me, but again, Steve Cohen being the owner of the Mets, and Okay, when we look at the face of any team, when you look at the face of the Mets, who's the face of the Mets right now?
Alonso.
It's fucking Alonso.
Steve Cohen was on the interview today. They're making no changes right now. And Alonso's
Sorry.
Alonso's on the last year of his contract. Free agent. If they don't give him an extension, he's going to go wherever the money was. And what if he has a year like Judge had? When Judge says no and hit 62 home runs and got $360 million. They want to offer Alonso at best 220. The guy hits 45, 50 home runs a year. 220.
He's consistent.
Yeah. And Soto's, they claim it's going to be offered $500 million.
See, this
after this year.
That to me is mind-blowing.
Yeah. But Soto's only 24. You know, he's been in the league for 5 years at 19, and he's proven himself. But
And hold on a second. Eric says, I was meaning who has most at the end of the year, not the all-time record, although that would be cool, says Eric. So he means all-time. So what he means is, like, who do you think is going to have the most home runs by the end of the year? Not beating an all-time record.
Oh, I could see Judge and Alonso.
And Eric also says, Alonso runs New York.
On the national side? No. It's
On
Judge.
the national side.
No, it's Judge. Judge is the face of baseball. Oh, yeah. No. You could argue with me all day.
And I do. And that's basically what I do when we do this.
Other than who's not an issue anymore is Trout. Judge is the face of baseball.
We're talking about New York. We're not talking about the face of baseball.
No. All baseball. He's the guy. I don't care what team. When he goes and plays wherever he plays, it's sold out. Why? Because he's Aaron Judge.
Until he stubs his toe again.
Well, whatever. You know, when he's on the field, everybody wants to see him. People come to the stadium to watch this guy. He's the guy. I don't care what. I'll argue till doomsday.
I'm just saying.
I know Alonso's another guy, but he's the guy.
But
Not because I'm a Yankee fan.
again, to re-answer. Yeah. So now that we both, Eric, I knew what you were talking about. Now, Papa Gay, you have a better idea of what Eric was talking about. Yeah. Throughout all of baseball, it's not about beating these past players' home runs. Who do you think is going to have the most home runs in this season?
If he stays healthy. Again, that's the big question. Both. Judge. I'll say he'll live.
Of all teams, they're going to beat everybody else.
Who's going to beat him? Vladimir, maybe, with like 25. Judge hit 37 in 100 games. In 100 games. They hit 3 home runs twice, which has never been done before, by the way. So, if he plays 150 games.
So his closest competition to that home run
is Alonso.
In
my opinion.
There you go.
Yeah. Juan Soto's a great hitter.
I agree. I actually agree. I agree with you,
Juan
Pops.
Soto hits 35 home runs. It's not a guy that's going to hit 50 or better.
When you got guys that are hitting 40 home runs or better every season.
Yeah. And Judge has 267 home runs already in his career. 114 in 2 years.
How many does Alonso have?
193.
193?
And Alonso's played more games than Judge because Judge has gotten hurt so much. If Judge played fully, if he didn't get hurt, probably have 350 right by now.
Hold on a second. It's going to be fun when baseball starts and we can talk about who's leading ALE, says Eric. Shohei Ohtani, says Eric.
Yeah. He is in the National League, by the way.
That's true.
Yeah. He's on the Dodgers, remember.
He's on the Dodgers.
Yeah. No, they can spend all the money
That's
they want.
not the AL.
They can spend all the money they want.
But again, Pops, when I'm reading these questions, you got to remember the delay that we have.
Yeah, no.
So, like, chat could be talking about something that we had said 10 seconds ago, and our transitions are all over the place.
No matter what the Dodgers do, every year they spend millions, and they don't win. You know when they won? In the COVID year. So they signed Freddie Freeman for $300 million. They got Yamamoto for $300. This guy's $700 million. Doesn't mean they're gonna win.
I like how you spelt that too, Ohtani. Eric. Like show. Like MLB The Show. But Eric also says then Ohtani home run his next at bat. Hold on a second. Ohtani will strike out Judge with his messed up arm.
He can't pitch this year.
Then Ohtani home run his next at bat versus Ferret Cole.
First of all, he can't pitch this year.
I see you, man. I see you.
They've already settled that. He's not pitching because of his elbow injury.
He ain't pitching.
If at best, he'll be the DH.
I see what you. No. I see Eric over here. He's got his ladle out and he's stirring the pot. I see you.
You can talk about
I see you.
You can talk about Ohtani all day. I'll still say Judge is the best player.
I mean, like, you know, with Ohtani healthy, you got listen, Pops.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Judge as a offensive, even defensive player, he's got quite an arm, quite a cannon. But you know, to see again like this, something that never thought you'd see again in today's baseball.
Yeah, pitcher and hitter.
And great in both positions.
Not great in pitching, like you think. We clobbered the shit out of him 3 times. Where he knocked him out in the first inning, by the way. He's not great in pitching. He's a damn great hitter. But not pitching. And now he can't pitch anyway.
He's got power.
Yeah, pitching.
He's not, okay, maybe, so a great hitter, but a fucking damn good pitcher.
Decent pitcher, I'll say. Not great.
I didn't say great. I said a damn good pitcher.
Yeah, well, that's...
Like, I know we're speaking the same language, but I feel like we're hearing different words.
Yeah, no, he's not Garrett Cole. You know, he's not...
Garrett Cole has hit how many home runs in his career?
I'm just saying. I'm not comparing.
No, it feels like you are.
No, I'm comparing as a pitcher.
It's a bit.
It's amazing that he can do both.
It's hard to compare him. You have to compare him against the players that have done that.
You may never see him pitch again.
You can't compare him.
With this elbow injury. You may never see him pitch again.
Because they repair it.
And he can't play the field.
What, does he have, like, did his elbow fall completely off?
Well, he got shut down after half a season, and he can't pitch this year officially, from what I heard.
Yeah.
So he's not.
But he still has an elbow, right?
Yeah,
it still exists. It's still there. Like, he can still look at it and go, oh, maybe they can fix that?
Can it come back in 2025? He can hit the ball. You paid $700 million for a DH. Give me a break. And if they don't win?
Yeah, but if that DH hits 63, 64 home runs?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Could be. Yeah.
Could be.
If he can stay on the field. Yeah, whatever.
You know?
Even as a hitter, he could get hurt. He could pull, what do you call that thing?
Oblique.
Oblique, yeah. How many times have I seen Judge?
I know. Right now, he's already Judge. We haven't even started the regular.
They didn't say it's oblique. They said abominable.
He's like, I gotta, fucking take it Tums, man.
Take it easy.
No.
He's a damn good player.
Okay, and we want to see him play a full season.
He'll never play 162, but I'll say 150 would be nice.
You know what I was getting at.
I know. Well, Alonso played 162 and 161. Played almost the whole damn year.
And definitely helped the team.
Well, definitely. Well, they haven't gone anywhere. Where did we go?
Yeah. I know. I know. We did
77 games last year.
We did fucking amazing too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, we won 80.
We have a lot. We have so much to brag about. I forgot about that.
No. But again, the Mets won 101 games, and then they go down and win 76 games. You know. So
listen, we are not so far away.
2 of the best pitchers in majors, right? Got rid of them at the All-Star break.
I'm just saying, Pops, as much like I get it's that ego and it's that pride.
I'm not. No, I don't care. I know both.
I don't know.
I think both teams really sucked, and they got hurt by injuries, guaranteed. Judge, remember I told you in June when that happened, when he hit his leg, and I said he's gone, he's done. Yankees are done, and I was right.
You were right.
Yeah, he was done.
Eric says Pops is petrified that he could actually hit or pitch. Kidding.
He's not pitching this year. They already said that.
Eric said kidding. Yeah. He's a top 10 pitcher easily, probably top 5. He can pitch next year for sure. Hold on a second.
That's not for sure. No.
Well, no, hold on a second. Again, do we know all information again?
I do.
You know everything.
No, I don't know everything. I said he's already not going to pitch this whole year. And possibly because of the injury, he may not pitch again for a while.
Eric, did you hear something, though? Because if there's a link that you have that we can look
He's
at,
not pitching for the Dodgers.
is it a reliable source? He's not pitching for the Dodgers.
No,
Okay.
no way. Not this year. He'll be the DH.
Because again,
he can't play another position.
Again,
He's the
here,
DH.
Pops, the beauty of this show is it's fans talking to fans. Maybe there is something that we don't know. How much information, how much do we know in New York about the LA Dodgers? How often does sports radio talk about the Dodgers?
A lot, because of him. He's on the news constantly.
Okay, last time you heard of him.
Before the season even started.
No, go back, all the way back. Last time. They heard about him yesterday?
No.
Last week.
At the end of
month ago.
At the end of
2 months ago.
You won't even let me talk. At the end of last season, after the injury, and then when he got traded, they said he will not pitch this whole year.
They said that last season.
At the end of the season.
Last season.
Don't forget, he missed 1/3 of last season. He missed like the last 50, 60 games with the, Angels? That he was on before he got traded?
Yeah.
Or bought out by Dodgers.
Bought out.
I knew he was going to stay there. He was coming anyway. He loved Los Angeles.
Yeah. And then the fucking Dodgers got an infinite amount of money.
You ain't kidding. $1 billion on 2 guys. And I told you the story. He will not see any of that money right away.
Hold on a second. Eric says, well, plenty of articles say don't expect him to pitch until 2025. So that just confirms he probably won't play this year. They did say they may play him in the outfield later this year.
Good luck.
I mean, but that is still... And you know what, Eric? Thank you for sharing that with us.
Possibility, but...
Because, think about how much better Giancarlo played as a DH when he got to play the field.
Yeah, and now he won't see the field at all.
I know. But for somebody like Ohtani...
Can he play? He's never played the outfield. Not that I know of.
Motherfucking...
He's a pitcher and a hitter.
Oh, that is a very good point, Dad. Now, here's the thing. If he does play the outfield, is it doing something very similar to like what the Yankees did to Jabba Chamberlain? He was a setup guy. Previous to that, he was a starting pitcher, but not in the major leagues.
Not that I know of.
And then the Yankees put him as a starting pitcher and ruined him.
Yep.
Like, I feel like this is something that Ohtani is great at the things that he's doing right now. You put him in the outfield, that is a really good point right there.
He could get hurt, first of all.
Get hurt. It could change a lot of things.
Or he could suck. Maybe he can't catch the ball. Maybe he's not an outfielder.
Eric's making a good point, though. He says that means his arm works. If he's throwing from outfield...
There you go. You got to have a gun in the outfield.
It's true. So, like, I wonder how much we really know about his injury and how much is...
All I know is he's not pitching this year. That's how serious it was.
But to put again, Eric makes a really good point, though, Dad.
Yeah.
Is, well, if we see Ohtani in the outfield, we got another conversational point to fucking talk about.
In the outfield, why are you not pitching?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's pay attention. I mean, we pay attention to begin with. You have more ability to pay attention than I do because of there are obvious reasons.
You work.
But yeah, focus on the Dodgers this year. If you see Ohtani in the outfield,
They'll show him enough.
If you
I'll
see,
be shocked.
if they talk about it on Michael K or something like that.
Nothing yet.
If he's in the outfield, chat. If you see Ohtani in the outfield for the Dodgers,
why is he not pitching?
Send us some fucking clips, please, because I gotta see.
They'll never do that. Never. Because if
you don't know.
I know, because if he's not pitching, why would you put him in the outfield?
Dad, are you on their medical team?
No.
So you don't know?
Yes, I do. He's not pitching. They already said it. He's not going to pitch.
He's not pitching, but if he ends up in the outfield, we have some things to talk about.
Don't you think he has to throw the ball hard to get a guy?
You're damn fucking right. That again proves my point. If they put him in the outfield, there is some fucking conspiracy theory shit going on.
And then he gets hurt, trying to throw a guy out.
Maybe he's not even hurt.
He's not pitching this year. What do you think he's hurt? Of course he's hurt. Why do you think the Angels got rid of him? They don't want this guy. He's an injury.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, chat. Pops, I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be closing up right now. Pops, you got anything else you want to add?
Good night. What time is it? Oh my God. It's past my bedtime.
You want to try that again?
What?
What'd you just say?
Oh my God.
Oh! Ah! Get out!
I can't even watch the Rangers. They lost.
Eric says, go, Jays, go. You guys have a good night. Eric, take care, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, Wild Man, Mismo, Blue,
Later.
Ho! Who are you? No, I'm just kidding. You guys have a fantastic... Yo, Resident Evil Jesse, you have a fucking happy birthday, my man. And be sure to eat plenty of cake. Let's go.
Hey.
Celebrating 40 years old. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh my God, I remember when I was 40.
I'm approaching 40. So, I don't remember that yet. But God willing, I get there.
Oh yeah.
You guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. We'll see you next week. I'll be back Thursday for some more gaming.
What's today?
Today is Tuesday.
I know, the 19th. So we'll be back on the 26th.
Sounds right to me. Take care, everybody. We love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Take it easy, Mal.
Good night.
Oh!
Ah!
Go! Take care, everybody.